Hey, so I know I haven't uploaded in a fat minute. I was supposed to make a video about my junior graduation, but I got lazy and I procrastinated. So here I am now, 2 months later, 3 months later. I don't know. It's been, and I just wanna let y'all know, what's going on. So earlier on this channel, maybe around I think like almost a year ago, actually, I want to say. I made a video talking about my current, quote unquote current at the time, high school experience, and my mainly my social experience. Just to recap, it's like just discussing how I guess social anxiety is a thing you overthink, and as well as just normal teenage stuff where you kind of just start to compare yourself and you start to kind of feel less than other people. And after I made that video, or mainly during that video, that's more of like that. I made the whole video because I was feeling that at the time, and that's kind of why I recorded it. So I was like, I could just let out my emotions then and there, and it wasn't during like a bad day. It was just like, okay, well, I feel that, so let's just let it out. So I did. I made that video. I don't want you thinking that's like the everyday high school experience. Whether you're going to high school, whether you're my age and you don't experience that, or whenever, if you're somebody older who's like, damn, like, what is this kid's problem? Like, you must suck at high school. It's not every day, it's normal teenage stuff to feel these feelings. And during that video and after, I kind of told myself to stop being a little bitch. So I did. Ish. I don't know. I'm still a little bit of a bitch here and there, but that's besides the point. I've really been pushing myself to be more out there. As I mentioned in the video before, the people that go to my school and the people that I know, I've known them since middle school. With the pandemic rolling around in 2020, or most people lost touch. And with us going back to high school in ninth grade, we just kind of forget other people. And I feel like that's kind of what happened. And I also talked about social anxiety, where people like me and possibly like you, or any other people, we overthink, and we really start to be harsh on ourselves, when in reality we really shouldn't be like that. We are our own enemy. I don't want to self-diagnose myself or anything like that. I know social anxiety isn't like people describing themselves like, oh, I'm autistic because I'm different or whatever, or like, oh, I have like OCD, or I have multiple personality disorder, those types of people. No, like I hate those people. Whenever you say you have like social anxiety, that shit is like you're just very anxious around social environment. It's not so much like being afraid of people, it's just I'm actually really extroverted, believe it or not. I always try to play myself off as like a mysterious, nonchalant dreadhead, but in all actuality, like, I friggin' love talking to people, dude. All the time, no matter what. Like, I'm always trying to shoot this shit with somebody, talking about some goofy-ass subject that nobody ever really cares about. And it's probably why I'm so afraid of, like, being annoying all the time, because it's like, I genuinely freaking love talking to people, bro. It's just like, it's one of my favorite things to do, And I think I just kind of nip that in the bud and just be like, nah, I am who I am. These people are gonna love me. They love me. But who doesn't? Anyways, no, but in all seriousness though, for somebody who has social anxiety, you just gotta step out of your shell just here and there. You gotta be like, nah, like, don't worry about what people think. You've known these people for so long. You went to middle school with them. They've seen how you transform just as much as you've seen them transform. Like, it's a cycle of life, in the high school environment, middle school environment too, I guess, since we're on the topic. This is just more for me to kind of update with myself and other people in case somebody's feeling the same way. I also wanted to talk about, people feeling lonely a lot. I might have touched on that on the video that I originally made, but this is kind of something that also comes into play with the topic at hand. Feeling alone is real. I see that a lot in guys like me, and possibly like you if you're watching this. I'm very fortunate to have a girlfriend who appreciates me a lot and who I absolutely adore. I know, like, I have friends and I know I have people I can rely on, but at the end of the day, I still feel trapped in myself. I think that's a perfect way to describe it, just being trapped in yourself. You don't want to venture out because you're just, well, many reasons, everybody has their own reasons, like, for me, it's just, like, again, social anxiety and shit. Yeah. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say, what the hell. And I'm sure many of y'all can relate to that too. Having somebody you can rely on, or having a group of people y'all can trust, and y'all still feel like y'all can't really go out and express your feelings like that. And that's normal. That's incredibly normal. I go through that. Everybody goes through that. And I think it really does become a problem for people like me that we kind of keep pushing ourselves to just don't be like that. You can thugging that shit out, by yourself. And for me, in my experience, that shit got to me. I have like a very short fuse now, emotionally, because I just bottle it up, and that's just not good. And from somebody with experience with that, do not do that shit to yourself, because you're gonna destroy yourself emotionally. I'm really trying to break out of that. Any problem that I have, I just tell my girlfriend about it now, so she kind of knows everything about me. She even has my Instagram account, so if you want to like shoot up a text, y'all can, but y'all might not get a response from me. Just a little FYI, anyways, yeah, I let her know, if I have any problems and all that. But some of y'all might not have girlfriends, or some of y'all might not have even boyfriends, and that's fine. Y'all don't really need that. I know a lot of friends who just say like it's just not worth it, and I say good, that shit is not worth it. You don't want to put yourself through all that stress for somebody who you might not even be with the rest of your life. I have confidence in my relationship, that's all I'm saying, but sometimes it's just not worth putting effort in other people. Find somebody to talk to, man. If you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have a girlfriend, talk to your siblings. If you don't have a sibling, just find somebody to talk to. If you need to talk to your parents, then go talk to your parents. It doesn't have to be like about like you complaining to them about like what's going on in your life, but just sit down and talk with them. Have that relationship where they know what's going on in your life, so they can be there to support you, because like they've birthed you, and if you have siblings, they've birthed many different versions of you, and they'll have all the experience in life that they should. Their parents are some of the most wisest people that have walked on earth. They're some of the smartest people, and I know sometimes they make dumb mistakes. Who doesn't? And I say that because I know like sometimes some people might have strenuous relationships with their mothers or fathers. I don't have a dad, so I don't gotta worry about that, but some people do. And some people might have, like I said, strange relationships. And if you have, these tensions with the relationships of your mother or father, hash it out. Don't hold a grudge. Not having your family is gonna suck in the long run. And once that goes through, just be real with them. Don't be their son, don't be their daughter, and don't be their child. Be their outlook on the modern scape of life, because they adapt with us. It's best to confide in them with any information that they might have, so they can pass on that wisdom to you. Going back on the subject of feeling empty or feeling like you don't amount to a lot, self-confidence and self-esteem are really big issues right now too. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last one, but I felt these things, these kind of like correlate to one another, so they all they have some sort of relationship between each other one way or another. Anyways, I have a lot of self-esteem problems. I like to nitpick at myself, which really sucks. I had this fat ass pimple on my forehead like just a few months ago. Picked at it way too much because I wanted to be perfect, and it kind of left a scar, so that kind of sucks. But just a reminder not to do that to myself anymore. Don't be harsh on yourself. That sucks. People are gonna know that you're harsh on yourself, and either use that to your advantage, or it might just be a huge turnoff. Because people like confident people. People don't want little bitches, like me. So just try to avoid that. In all seriousness, though, do anything you can to improve yourself. I started going to the gym, for example, just like earlier this year. I used to go to like my apartment gym downstairs for workouts and all that, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I kind of just gave up a little bit. And then my good friend invited me to go to LA Fitness with him. I was like, I don't know, like I don't want to like pack up clothes for school and all that, go straight after school and all that. And I was like, hell no. But then the more I thought about it, the more I opened up to it in my head. One day I just brought my clothes and we went to the gym, and it was great, and I've been doing that ever since. It's great freeloading off of a friend pass, so make sure you take advantage of that if like somebody has like a friend pass. And if not, in the summertime, so actually I've been taking advantage of this too. Planet Fitness has a teen membership where from like I want to say July 1st to August 10th maybe, you can get a free summer pass to any of the Planet Fitnesses you sign up to. So if there's one nearby your house, look for that on like Maps, Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever, and get yourself a membership. Take 2 hours out of your day, or even an hour and a half. I'd say like minimum hour and a half. You want to get yourself a good workout. Dedicate like a good few months to actually go to the gym and get yourself used to that schedule. It is the best feeling in the world. I'm telling you that right now. Like I used to been kind of like have like skinny fat. My arms have been kind of small, but now I'm looking like Johnny Bravo. So, and I feel good about it, and like I'm not gonna be like between you and me, all right? I'm not gonna be a little slut, just because I have like a nice body. But it seriously, it feels so good just to feel good in your body and all that. And if you're not looking for like getting fit and all that, if you just want to lose weight, go use like the Stairmaster over there, or even just go on walks. Calorie deficits. I'm on the bulk, so like I don't really know like good with tips for calorie deficits and all that. And also, it might be easier said than done. I love eating, so if I get fat, I'm just fat forever. I can't go in deficits like that. Just do something you can to really just kind of make yourself feel better. Even learning a skill, you know. Going to high school, I didn't know really how to play instruments, and now I'm like, I love guitar. It's like one of my favorite things in the world. So I have my guitars on my wall right now. So that's, you know, like I like to show off my appreciation. I have like a Marshall amp styled mini fridge, and it's impacted my life. Sorry, I'm yapping too much. What I'm just trying to say is find something to make yourself feel better, even if it's small and it might take time. Because if you really do apply yourself to like a specific thing, you're gonna eventually be better at it, and you're gonna feel so much more confident in your being. And for the gym, you know, I used to have this mentality a lot. For some people, it might be a turnoff. You know, you want to be like this big buff jack guy, this like really skinny, you know, little girl in the gym. The effort that it takes is kind of surprising to really get there. So, and you know, after going to the gym one day, you're gonna feel that pressure on you. It's just gonna be a turn off. You know, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna be seeing a lot of progress. As I tell everybody this, it's not just for the gym for this advice, but it's just for anything in general. Okay, let's say you just started to go into the gym right now, right? Think about how maybe like if you started a year ago, you'd already have that 1 year head start, and like it's been a year, so you won't realize like how much time you spent there until like that 1 year mark has already hit. So it's really just best to start as early as you can, because you're gonna look forward on your life and you'll be like, I'm so glad that I started when I did, because now I'm here where I'm at right now. If that makes sense. That's like one of the best advice I can give somebody. So, you know, little bit of Rocco wisdom right now. So, you know, feel free to spread that, share that, you know, use it for yourself. You know, let this video be your motivation to do something with your life if you're actually, you know, struggling with that. But if you're not and you're doing great in life, that's awesome. You know, obviously doing something right. And with that being said, you know, I kind of want to shoot the shit a little bit with y'all. This is a different video that I usually make. I usually write long ass scripts, but I'm a lazy person and I hate writing. But quick little story with y'all about writing. We had 3 AP tests this year, and our scores just came back 2 days ago on July 8th, and I got all 2s, which was kind of made me a little bit sad. And then I remembered that on my U.S. history exam that I wrote something about how Martin Luther King was assassinated by the FBI or the CIA, and I feel like that might be what be holding my grades back. They might be like in cahoots, you know. So they say, hey, just give this kid like 2s all over. We know he did a great job, but he knows too much. So, you know, agree to disagree. College board. At least y'all know the truth now. Thanks a lot, Wendigoon, for you know, providing me this wonderful information. But anyways, yeah, just with all that being said, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Feedback, criticisms are always welcome. If you want to talk, y'all can talk. You know, do what y'all will. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care. Till another year until I finally make like some stupid ass video.